Imagine this. Two people are born into the same town. They go to similar schools. They face similar problems. Both dream about becoming successful. 10 years later, one is living the life they always wanted: financial freedom, confidence, and purpose. The other is still saying, maybe one day. What made the difference? According to Think and Grow Rich, it wasn't luck. It wasn't talent. It wasn't even education alone. It was the way they thought, the decisions they made every day, and the habits they built over time. Napoleon Hill spent more than 20 years studying hundreds of successful people. He wanted to answer one question: is there a formula that successful people follow? After years of interviews and research, he discovered that success leaves clues. The people who achieve extraordinary results often think differently, long before they become successful. This book shares those principles. Your mind is the starting point. Everything in your life begins with a thought. Before a house is built, someone imagines it. Before a business exists, someone has an idea. Before an athlete wins a championship, they first believe it is possible. Your future also begins inside your mind. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," your actions become smaller. You avoid opportunities because you've already convinced yourself you'll fail. But when you believe you can improve, your actions change. You try. You learn. You become better. Your thoughts become your actions, and your actions become your future. That is why Hill says the greatest battle is not against the world, it's against the limits you place on your own mind. A dream without desire is just a wish. Many people want success. Very few decide they will do whatever it takes to earn it. There's a huge difference. A wish disappears when life becomes difficult. A burning desire grows even stronger during hard times. Imagine someone who wants to become a doctor. If they only hope it happens, they'll quit when exams become difficult. But if becoming a doctor is their deepest desire, every obstacle becomes another challenge to overcome. The same is true for every goal: money, business, health, learning, relationships. The stronger your reason, the stronger your determination. Believe before anyone else does. One of the hardest parts of any journey is believing before you have proof. People may laugh at your dream. Friends may doubt you. Family may tell you to choose a safer path. But every successful person was once someone who believed in something no one else could see. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For weeks, nothing appears above the soil. Does that mean nothing is happening? No. The roots are growing where nobody can see them. Your effort works the same way. Every hour you spend learning, practicing, and improving is building invisible roots. Eventually, the results become visible, but only if you keep going. Feed your mind carefully. Imagine your mind as a garden. Whatever seeds you plant will grow. Plant fear. Fear grows. Plant confidence. Confidence grows. If every day you fill your mind with negativity, complaints, and excuses, don't be surprised when your life reflects those thoughts. Instead, feed your mind with books. Learn new skills. Listen to inspiring ideas. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Protect your mind because your future depends on what you allow into it. Knowledge is only powerful when you use it. Many people confuse learning with growing. Reading 10 books means nothing if you never apply what you learn. Knowledge becomes powerful only when it changes your actions. Imagine learning how to swim by reading 20 books. Would you become a swimmer? No. You must enter the water. Life works exactly the same way. Take action. Make mistakes. Improve. Repeat. Action turns knowledge into success. Your imagination creates your future. Everything around you once existed only in someone's imagination. The phone in your hand, the car on the road, the building you live in. Someone imagined it before it became real. Never underestimate your own ideas. Many people ignore great ideas because they seem too small or too impossible. But history proves that one idea can change an entire life. Keep asking yourself, what problem can I solve? How can I improve this? How can I help people? The answers to these questions often become opportunities. Plan, then keep improving the plan. Dreams need direction. Without a plan, motivation disappears. A goal becomes achievable when you break it into small, daily steps. If your dream is to build a successful business, today's task might simply be learning one new skill. Tomorrow it may be creating your first product. The next day it may be finding your first customer. Big success is built through many small actions. Decisions shape destiny. Every day you make choices. Some are small. Some change your life forever. Choosing to study instead of wasting time. Choosing to save money instead of spending it. Choosing to continue when quitting feels easier. These small decisions slowly build your future. People often wait for motivation. Successful people rely on discipline instead. They make the right choice even when they don't feel like it. Failure is not the end. Everyone fails. The difference is what happens next. Some people treat failure as proof they should quit. Others treat failure as feedback. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb. Many famous entrepreneurs were rejected countless times before succeeding. Failure isn't telling you to stop. Failure is teaching you what doesn't work. Every mistake contains a lesson if you're willing to learn from it. Persistence is the hidden secret. This may be the most important lesson in the entire book. Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they stop too soon. Success often arrives after months or years of effort. The people who win are usually the ones who continue after everyone else has given up. Persistence turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Keep going, especially when progress feels slow. Choose your environment carefully. The people around you influence how you think. If everyone around you complains, avoids responsibility, and gives up easily, it's difficult to stay motivated. Choose friends who encourage learning. Read books written by successful people. Listen to people who inspire action instead of excuses. Your environment quietly shapes your future every single day. Fear is the biggest prison. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of criticism. Fear keeps millions of people trapped in lives they never wanted. But here's the truth. Courage doesn't mean you aren't afraid. Courage means taking action even while you're afraid. Every successful person has faced fear. The difference is they refuse to let fear make their decisions. The final lesson. Money is not the greatest reward. The greatest reward is becoming the kind of person who can create success again and again. A disciplined mind, strong habits, self-confidence, persistence. These qualities stay with you for life. Even if you lose everything, you can build it again because you've changed from the inside. That is the true meaning of Think and Grow Rich. It is not just about becoming rich in money. It is about becoming rich in character, knowledge, discipline, relationships, confidence, and purpose. When you change your thinking, your actions change. When your actions change, your habits change. When your habits change, your life changes. And that is why, even after decades, millions of people still read this book. Because the greatest investment you will ever make is not in stocks, businesses, or property. It is in your own mind. Change your mind. and you begin changing your life. Thank you for watching this video.